Hello, my gaming friends. Nick's the Friendly Neighbourhood DM again, and we're going back to Warlocks today, I think. Listening to some Spotify, and I came across Ginny D's song, The Wavesoap Maiden, which, if you haven't listened to it, you should. It's fantastic. But that has actually inspired me to do a very specific type of Warlock. So we're going to pick a half-elf boy today. Already get +2 to charisma, so we're going to take Dex and Con. Skill versatility. Let's take some nature and some perception. Languages. Let's take some primordial. Ability scores. Standard array as always. Strength is going to be 8. Charisma is going to be the maximum. And we're going to take some of that, some of that, some of that, and some of that. Super. Description. This person was going to be a sailor, or was a sailor back in the day, and that's also going to get some survival. Let's get some survival in there. Picture. Come on. Load. There we go. And the name for this one is Torlin. I don't know where that came from, but it did. Okay, class. We are going for Warlock. Add some class there. Level 5. There we go. Proficiencies, Warlock skills, Arcana, and Intimidation. And the otherworldly patron, you've probably already guessed, is going to be the Fathomless, which gives us some creepy tentacles to summon we use our bonus action and bat people around a little bit. Pact Boon. Now, I don't think Pact of the Blade, it's Hexblades. I don't think I've ever seen a Warlock with Pact of the Blade that wasn't Hexblade. Pact of the Chain, don't think that really works in this situation. So it's either Pact of the Talisman or Pact of the Tome. I'm actually going to take Pact of the Tome. And we are going to take some spells. I'm going to take Guidance. I'm going to take Shillelagh. And I'm going to take Shape Water. Eldritch Invocations. Agonizing Blast, for obvious reasons. I'm going to take the Book of Ancient Secrets. This is going to be a bit weird because D&D Beyond's a bit broken here. It's just going to want me to pick infinite spells, and that's not what I'm going to do. So, Tensor's Floating Disc, and I'm just going to take some Alarm as well. See? Just wants me to choose infinite spells. It's not going to happen. Now then, what shall we have here? I'm thinking Eldritch Spear gives us some good range on that Eldritch Blast. Ability score improvement. I think we're just going to bump up Charisma and Archon. Get them nice and rounded off. Add some spells. Obviously Eldritch Blast. And I'm going to take some Minor Illusion. And I'll do nicely. Arms of Hadar. Create Destroy Water and Hex. Because you must have Hex. Hex is great. Then we're going to take a Misty Step. I think that's it from there. And here, I'm going to take Hunger of Hadar. And just because I like it, gaseous form. Equipment-wise, any simple weapon, quarterstaff, arcane focus, companion pouch, Dungeoneer's pack, that'll do, add the gear. Okay, so Torlin, the Fathomless Warlock. He was a sailor who happened to, I say sailor, a fisherman, who happens to one day catch a creature, implied to be a mermaid, but could be any kind of sea-dwelling creature, and makes a deal with them to release them as long as they let him live. But he's kind of driven a little bit mad by the sight of them, so he goes back out onto the water, and at least according to the song, he's dragged down underneath the waves and killed. Whereas what I was kind of thinking was, what if he was dragged down below the waves and changed into kind of their servant on land? So he now kind of goes around doing his master's bidding, whatever that may be. They've given him a book of spells and other stuff to help him. So the reason why I take things like Shillelagh is because that allows us to have a melee action, or melee attack, if we need it, without having a -1 to strength. Obviously, we're also going to have the Tentacle of the Deeps backing us up as well. Spell-wise, it's just kind of things that I think might make sense if you were... like, this Warlock makes the most sense in a kind of nautical-themed campaign. Or at least somewhere where you're going to probably be involved with water a fair amount. So things like Shape Water, Lightning Law, Arms of Hadar, Hunger of Hadar, Tentacles kind of work. Create or Destroy Water, Gaseous Form. You could twist them into sea or sea-based spells if you so wish. And that's about it. Once again, any suggestions or any comments, please let me know. Other than that, have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.